What is up, guys? Welcome to today's live stream. Here we are going live. Just making sure audio is set up here. Sounds great. Woohoo! How's it going, Sarah? First one here. Audio's going great on there, so I can put my AirPods away. And yeah, so today's gonna be awesome. Planning on doing Q&A and then also possibly just going into just answering your questions, hanging out with you guys. Let's see who is all here in today. We have got Sarah here today. Thanks for showing up. We got WowWow64. How's it going? And yeah, it was interesting because when I published this live stream, it was saying like I had a whole bunch of comments come in from people where they're like, this isn't going to work in the Philippines or the UK. And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know like I actually had an audience like around the world. So hopefully this is a good time for everyone to come on and hang out and just be able to do like a Q&A, talk about mobile video, talk about smartphone video, talk about growing your channel and getting to a spot where you want to be. So totally open Q&A tonight. I'm going to be going all the way until 8 p.m. my time. See, that's exactly what I was saying. Red Electric here says it's 11 p.m. here. Yeah, I'm guessing you're probably like UK or something like that, because that's, you know, if I would have done any later, it'd probably be like midnight for you. So, you know, hard to appeal to everyone. We got Cloudy Hot Cheetos in here. Got Outdoors with Bozo, if I'm saying that right, here. But yeah, thanks for everyone for joining in on the live stream. This live stream is actually sponsored by Restream.io. Which is the software I'm using, just like in the last video, for creating these awesome videos. You can start using it for free. Actually, I have the link down below in the description where you can sign up and start using it. And it's literally the easiest software to engage with your audience. But yeah, like I said, links down below. Definitely something I would recommend using if you ever start live streaming, just because you can do it on your MacBook, you can do it on your PC, you can do it on your smartphone. And you can even have multiple devices, you know, all hooked up, you know, casting. So definitely recommend it. And yeah, excited to be doing this. This is like a new setup that I just did today. Like I woke up today and I was like, man, I want, like, I don't know if you've seen like Unbox Therapy or some of those other like kind of like channels that do like reviews and stuff. They've got this like table shot here. So let me know what you guys think of this setup, just with like the table here, because I feel like this would be a great spot where, you know, I could be talking about a product, I could hold it up to the camera and show you guys it and back off, you know. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this setup. And also let me know where you're watching from too, because yeah, I got someone here from the UK or probably around that area who's watching at 11 p.m. at night. You know, you get to go to sleep to my voice. What could be better? It's funny. And then there's other people like I think it's either India or the Philippines, but it'd be like 4:30 a.m. I believe it's India. It'd be 4:30 a.m. for India to watch this. So I'm sure we're gonna have people coming in and out throughout the entire live stream, which will be exciting. But yeah, here to answer your guys' questions or here just to kind of hang out and just chat. Let's see what you guys. Sarah says she's scared. She'd be shy. You know, that something embarrassing is going to happen. Hey, I've got a 4.5-month-old in the other room who's trying to go to sleep. So there could be the chance where I'll have to jump out. So, you know, it's weird doing live stream, I'll say, because sometimes it can seem very intimidating because, you know, if you're recording a video, you can just restart your video. You know, if you make a mistake or do something weird or mess up something that you say, but when you're live, you're in front of people. But that's okay. There's probably not too many of you guys out there that could really mess up with. And worst comes to worst, I'll make t-shirts out of it because you guys will find it funny. Cloudy says he likes or she says likes the setup. Basic. Yeah, it's a pretty basic setup. But yeah, it's like, that's the other thing. Being able to have this just set up. So like if I'm working the whole day and I want to do a video, like something just came out, like a new iPhone or a new update to CapCut or, something like that, I could literally just come home, my camera's set up here, I just open it up, click record, and poof. Or if you're using your smartphone, you could have this tripod set up here, put your phone in the tripod, boof, and you're recording. And you just have this whole set up, and I've got like the light already set up behind me, and these lights here, and it's just like I can just start recording. I think that's important because you want to just be able to start recording. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I have little time. I'm busy. I've got a baby. I work full time, plus this YouTube channel. So being able to click record and then just jump right into something, be able to edit, get something out, really important. So glad we're enjoying the setup. We've got Mexico. We've got Ecuador. We've got Ireland here. US expected. It's 6:05 p.m. a.m. No, it's probably p.m. I'm assuming. But yeah, cool. Nice seeing everyone out here on your channel, on my channel. Cool. Abby is in the building. Abby's my sister, everyone. You should go and subscribe to my sister. Since you guys can't subscribe to my brother, at least subscribe to my sister, please. And Sarah loves Canada. Oh yeah, we got Canada in here. No, not you, not my sister. Canada. Oh, Canada. Sweet. But hey, let's jump into some of these questions here. We've got Godly Gaming saying, how can you get more subs? And my answer to that would be, you need to get your videos in front of as many eyeballs as possible. And I think starting out, the easiest way to get subs is to focus on searchable content. If you can, I'll use just my channel example, but it could apply to whichever niche you're in, is I asked myself, where are the people who are going to be making videos on their smartphone? What are they searching for on YouTube? And I was like, well, if I was going to make videos on my smartphone, I'd probably get a video editing app. And I'd probably watch a YouTube video on how to edit with that app. And that's where I started. Or I'd ask different questions about different editing things, like how to add music to my videos, or different tutorial stuff like that. And so one of my first videos that took off was a tutorial of InShot. It wasn't very complex. I never showed my face the entire video. I just clicked screen record on my iPad, and then I had a microphone. Either had a microphone plugged into my iPhone, or I was just doing this with my iPhone, talking as I screen recorded my iPad and went through the tutorial, ended it. And that video has over 400,000 views because people were looking for that type of tutorial content. And then when they saw that my channel was about this, or even I bring it up in the beginning saying, I show you guys how to make videos on your smartphone. So if you're interested, be sure to subscribe. When people see that, they're like, oh, this guy makes other videos. Well, I'm trying to learn how to make videos on my smartphone. And so they'll subscribe. So when I saw that type of video worked, and I saw it was getting views, I found ways where I could lead people on to another video of mine. So I thought, okay, after they watch this tutorial, what would be the next thing they'd want to learn? I thought, oh, maybe they'd want to learn some advanced editing tips. So I made an advanced editing tips video to follow up after that. So now they watch one video and they see next up in the suggested area, or I'm even telling them to click on this video at the end. They go from one tutorial to now a second tutorial of advanced editing tips. And then from there, I potentially send them over to a new playlist where I just show them best tips for making videos on their smartphone. And before you know it, they're like, man, I've watched a ton of these guys' videos. I'm going to just subscribe because he's giving me value. So I would focus on whatever niche you're in is to find that searchable content. I show an example. If you watch my 30 YouTube tips video that I have on the channel, I show you an example that you want to find topics. Like if you search a topic, like I give you the example of like how to add music to iMovie. If you look at the top videos, almost all those videos have a ton of views with like a little amount of subscribers. So the video is not getting views because they have a ton of subscribers. It's because people are searching for an answer to this problem. And it's popular enough that you don't even need subscribers to do that. And so that is what I've mainly done on this channel. May not be the best thing to focus on for the rest of your channel's life. But if you can just right now, just get like a couple of videos that people are searching, for this problem, and you can make a good thumbnail. Like let's look at everyone else's thumbnails and make a better one, make a more enticing title for humans. You could potentially, rank for that video, and you'll start pulling in views. You'll get subscribers and people who will watch your next videos. So that's where I'd focus if you want to get more subs. And that's what I've done. I've just focused on searchable content. And as a result, I'm pulling in over like 500,000 views a month. So that's where I'd put all my focus if you want to get more subs. That'd be the most important part, searchable content. Find out whatever niche you're in. Almost any niche, there's tutorial content you could create just to get the ball rolling, get people who are interested. You don't have to create tutorial content for the rest of your life, but if you look at any of the main channels, and I'll just wrap it up with this. If you look at a lot of the big channels out there, a lot of them produce tutorials. You'll see in their top videos that really got the ball rolling for them. So that is what I would say for that. Let's see. So many comments. Yes, there are a lot of comments coming through. Here's an interesting question. At least you have a lot of people from all around the world, which means that you are known worldwide. That's good. Can you tell me how to be known from different places? I think the reason why I have like a broader worldwide audience is because everyone has a smartphone. So I think like in a lot of places, like people were probably in a place like I was when I started, which is I didn't have money for camera gear. I don't have money for microphones or computers to edit. All I have is my smartphone, and I started this channel with an iPhone SE. This is my original iPhone SE. Well, I didn't start my channel with the iPhone SE. No, I did. I started with the original iPhone SE. This is the first iPhone SE. Went from that to the next iPhone SE, the cheapest iPhone you could possibly get. And I filmed from the front-facing camera. And so I think a lot of people worldwide are in the same spot where it's like, this is all I've got, so I need to learn how to do it. So I think that's what kind of attracts a world audience. But even if you go in your analytics, what I found even from previous channels that I've created, there's just a lot of people who just watch around the world. Let's see. Next question. Cloudy Hot Cheetos. How do you make good thumbnails when your content is basically everything? So creating good thumbnails, that's a tough question. Because I would say thumbnail is everything. If you read, do I have this book? No, I don't have it in here. I don't know what I did with it. In this drawer? No. If you read Daryl Eves' books, I have it linked down below, the YouTube formula. He kind of talks about content a bit. Content is not just the video. It's the thumbnail, it's the title, it's your description. That is your full content. And probably the most important part is getting people to click. If you could master at least getting people to click your video, that's probably the most important part. For example, my InShot tutorial that I was talking about has a horrible audience retention. Like at the end of the video, there's less than 20% of people watching that tutorial. It's not because the tutorial still has tons of views. It's got like 300, 400,000 views on my InShot tutorial. but my audience retention is bad. It's because people, when they're searching for this topic, they're looking at that thumbnail. And my thumbnail, according to at least what people think, is better than the other thumbnails and titles out there. They're like, okay, I think this one is going to provide me value, and so I click on it. So I think to make good thumbnails, a good place to start would be just kind of understanding like composition. If you like search like photography composition, you learn about like the rule of thirds, how to position yourself, maybe learn a bit about graphic design and what colors work well together. And I would even say this: if you're starting out, it's okay to somewhat copy other people's thumbnails that are working well. You know, if you're a smaller channel and you're trying to learn how to make good thumbnails, make similar thumbnails to what you see out there. For example, on my channel, if you look at my CapCut green screen tutorial, I was actually copying SS Sniper Wolf, who's like a bigger YouTuber. And what she does is she's always positioned on this like, sorry, I almost fell off my chair there. She's always positioned herself on this far side here, where it's just this narrow box on this side. Sorry if you couldn't hear me there because the microphone wasn't pointing at me. But she always positions herself on the far, far side. And then she has all this content going on here, usually like a before and an after photo. And so what I did, I copied her thumbnail design because it was a good design. And she uses it for every single one of her thumbnails. She always has herself on the far, far side. And then she has like the main content, which is usually two other boxes where it's like a before and an after. And then her face reacting to the before and the after, or expectation versus reality, you know? And what she's done is she's found a thumbnail style that works for her audience, and she continues to do it. So to start out, to make good thumbnails, look at what other people doing in your niche that are successful. You know, you could say, look at Mr. Beast's thumbnails and how he designs his, where it's, you know, it's very clear. It tells a story in the thumbnail. You know, when you look at his thumbnails, you can get the idea, like some sense of what's going to happen in the video. Like he'll have like stranded on a deserted island, and it says like day 2, and they're sitting on the trees and they're like exhausted and like, oh, I'm going to survive this. You know, it's telling a story that provokes interest, that makes you want to click and see what happens. My favorite one is the Mr. Beast thumbnail where it's like, I was locked in prison for 48 hours. And you see this angry prisoner looking at Mr. Beast. And Mr. Beast is like behind the bars, and it looks like he's in trouble because of this angry prisoner coming after him. You know, it's stuff like that that just provokes interest and curiosity. Because that's what ultimately you want. You want it simple, and you want it to encourage people to click either based on value or curiosity. Like all my tutorials, you'll notice a lot of them say 2021 or 2020, or they'll say like in the title, they'll say like updated video. It's letting people know that this is the most recent tutorial. It's been updated. You're not going to be getting old information. This is the most current tutorial with the best value that you're going to want. And then I also make sure I don't crowd it with text. I'll only do like 3 lines of text. So I'll do like editing tutorial 2021. And then I just have the picture of the app that I'm showing how to edit with. So keep it simple and either provoke curiosity or show like value, or show like that there's going to be high quality content in here. Entertainment people focus on curiosity and making a really intriguing thumbnail where it's like, oh my goodness, I want to see what actually happens here. Like Dream's a great example where, like, for all of his Manhunt series, he's got like they're right above him, and he's in a tunnel like cooking something in an oven, and he's like looking up, and they're about to break the block right above him and find him. It provokes curiosity, gets people to click. So that's what you want to focus on with your thumbnails. Feel free to copy people. Now, I don't think any of these big YouTubers are going to be like, what? This guy with under 1,000 subscribers copied my thumbnail? No, they'd probably be all right with you doing that. And it gives you an opportunity to practice and see how they made their thumbnails too, which is always a good thing to do. You know, learn from people who've done it. Okay, I'm going to try to reply to these comments a little quicker instead of going on for too long because no one likes hearing about the same thing when I get through all these. All right, let's see. What is your favorite video editing app? Right now, it's in between. It's LumaFusion, which is what I usually use to edit my videos, but CapCut has been looking very appealing to me because it's free. You know, I already paid for LumaFusion on iOS because I edit that on my iPad. But CapCut's for both Android and iPhone, and it's got awesome transitions. You can easily add text to your videos. It's really easy to make engaging videos with CapCut. That's what I think. And I'm not necessarily pleased with the transitions in LumaFusion. I need to look into that more and how I can create my own transitions. But yeah, that'd be my thought. CapCut, LumaFusion, that's the top. What apps can you use to make thumbnails? I did a short on my channel on the best apps, but you're basically what I would use is a background remover app, which is either going to be Foco Design, which is on both iOS and Android, or Juxtaposer, which is only on iOS. But basically, you just need something to remove the background and turn you into a sticker, basically, or a PNG photo. So there's a lot of apps where you can remove the background and change it to those white and gray squares. So you need that. The other app would be Canva, so you can have a cool design background. And then the third app would be Fonto, which Fonto is basically where you can add text, and I can add all my images together. If you go watch that short on how to make thumbnails, it'll go through everything pretty quickly. Let's see. I gotta catch up to you guys. Brought this up already. I would recommend CapCut for iPhone. Photo videos or photo editing app. Photo editing, I just use the Photos app. If you click edit on a photo in your Photos app on an iPhone, you get a ton of pro tools that you can use to just edit your photos. So use that. And if you're not willing to drop $30 on LumaFusion, I would get CapCut. Let's see. I am the one who helped you with Keen Master. Keen Master. I still get comments to this day, people mocking me. They're like, Keen Master, it's KineMaster. Yeah, whatever. Hello, Lily. I think I just answered your question too. I'm glad you love my videos. Just ask us the thumbnail. Scrolling through. Catching up to you guys. Fonto, yes. Fonto, good job. You spelled it right, yeah. Fonto's the app. That's where I really combine everything. So, you can add your text in there. You can add the photo, like the sticker of you in there, and be able to move it around on the screen. So what I do is I add the background, I then add my sticker, and then I add my text. So that way I've got the nice background that I designed in Canva. I throw in that sticker on the background, and I can move it around, resize it, and then I can add text. And there's a lot of really great text effects within Fonto, like adding shadow, adding the black box around your text, like a background. Really great. 100%, that's what I use. Works very well. Man, everyone's asking about thumbnails. I'm sorry. Will is the master of iPad filming. Like filming with an iPad, like you're going around and filming with an iPad. I've done that before. I have. I almost did a video on like vlogging on an iPad. May come out still in the future, but I guess we will see. Yes, Canva. Scrolling. What app do you use? For what? I use, at least for video editing, I use LumaFusion. That's what I edit all my videos on right now. For all my shorts, I used CapCut. And a lot of those is doing like that different like text effects and stuff like that, and removing your background. That's nice about CapCut. You don't even need a green screen to remove your background. CapCut will do it with the software and just remove your background for you. which is nice for gamers or people who want to have stuff behind them like a green screen. VN is a powerful software as well. If for some reason in your country you don't have CapCut, because CapCut is kind of like CapCut's made by the creators of TikTok, so it's banned in India. Go with VN. VN's the next closest. Yeah. Real quick before I get to a few more questions, just bringing up again that this live stream is sponsored by Restream.io. That's the software I'm using where I'm able to throw your guys' comments up and you guys are able to see them or even put graphics up like this. It works right through your web browser, so you can use Safari, Chrome, Firefox, on your MacBook, your iPad, your smartphone, etc. You can just use it on any of those things. You just need to access it through your web browser. It's free to start using. I've got the link down below in the description so you guys can start using that and be able to do live streams just like this, where you're able to have graphics and text and respond to comments. And you can even have up to 10 people in your live stream. So if you're going to do like an interview or anything like that, or demonstrate a product, you'd be able to do that right here in the software. So thank you, Restream, for sponsoring this live stream. I appreciate it. Let's take a look at some of these other comments coming through. Sarah said, I thought it was pronounced like Cane Master all the time. See, no, there's no like you. The only way you know how to pronounce it is if you watch what other people said. But how do you know that that's like you? Like, I think Justin Brown from Primal Video says Kinemaster. He's got like bigger videos on it. So are we just going to trust him? Are we just trusting him? Maybe it really is Keen Master. Be the Keen of editing with Keen Master, you could say. Best video editing app for free is CapCut. If you can't get CapCut, get VN. That would be my recommendation on the free side. A little bit of a learning curve, but once you learn it, you've got a lot of advanced editing effects on there. Oh, my bad, Alyssa. So what is the other app you used for thumbnails? Not Focus On, but the other one? Juxtaposer. Let me type it out real quick. Juxtaposer. I'm going to throw it up there on the screen. It's spelled like this, Juxtaposer. I have literally used Juxtaposer for like, I would say almost like 10 years. Like as long as the app has existed, I've used this app. Like ever since I was like 17. Well, okay, maybe it wasn't 10 years. Maybe more like 7 years I've used this app. It's been great. It's really easy to erase a background. And they now just added a magic tool where you can just box yourself around. You click this magic button and then it just erases the background. And then if you need to erase more, you can easily with the tools just kind of play on your phone and erase your background. I use it all the time for all my thumbnails. So that is what that is. Go away, wife. Go away. I am not single. I'm taking Mr. K. And this is in the live stream, everyone. Go nuts. That's funny. All right. How do you rewind a clip on iMovie? Like make a clip go backwards. iMovie, if you go into speed controls in iMovie, there should be a reverse button. If I'm not mistaken, you can reverse the entire clip. So if you just want to reverse a certain section, just split the video right where you want it to reverse and then go into that speed section. You should be able to reverse it. Otherwise, worst comes to worst, you could technically just put that video into CapCut and do the same reverse effect, because I know CapCut has that. Or even there's just some dedicated videos that just let you reverse videos. But I'm pretty sure iMovie has it built in. What is up, LXM? Illusion. Chef? Yes. And you spelt my name with 2 L's. Thank you. There's a lot of people who spell it with 1 L, and I do not accept it. Let's see. The LLO editor is great, says WowWow64. WowWow Bubsy. I have not used VLLO yet. I thought about making tutorials on it, but at least in the app rankings, it's always stayed in like rank. It's been like above rank 50. It hasn't hit like the top 50 yet. So it's like, if I make this video, are there actually going to be people who are going to watch the VLLO tutorial if it's not even in the top 50 apps that are free for video editing? So I haven't experimented with it, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. So yeah, let me just go over, sorry, give me 1 second here, turning that down, pulling this up real quick. Oh, good. Okay. All right. Back in. Let's see. Hello, 19 people. We got 19 people in the room. No, we have 23. How cool. How cool. We're setting world records here. Next question. How do I make a good setup for an iPhone to record? The main thing you're going to want to worry about is your lighting, and I would say your background. So lighting wise, you could always just go by a window, just like on a cloudy day, and just, you could hold your phone out in front of just the window and point it towards you. So you're getting that nice cloudy lighting. Cloudy lighting is very even. So it makes it really nice for videos. Otherwise, if you have a tripod or you want to build one of those cup tripods that I teach on my how to make videos on your iPhone video, you can find it in like the top playlist on my channel. But if you want to set up your phone, you can do that, or just hold it out in front of you right on a cloudy day by a window. And then your background, it'd be nice if you could have something, just make sure it's not messy. That's about the extent of it. And that's pretty much all you need to just get started. Just start recording. But lighting's probably the most important part, so your video looks nice and clean. And then just get to the point. Probably the most important part. Don't take too long. Don't make a long intro in the beginning of your video. Don't tell people to like, comment, subscribe, and follow you on Instagram, and follow you on Twitter, and follow you on TikTok and Snapchat. They're already gone by that time. When you make that video, you want to just jump right into that content. Just get right into it. Yeah. He has a son, Mr. K. No, he has a wife, Mr. K. Don't ask about the name, okay? Well, we're just not going to talk about that. Eric, it's nice to see you too, sir. I'm sorry. Alyssa, I'm sorry. Alyssa, if you go to my... Just go to my my short on how to make thumbnails. That'll probably be the most effective route for you in the thumbnail situation. Collin, people are telling me you have a son. Where is this son? I don't know. Have a little home for him in the closet or something. I don't know. Rumors are spreading now. I've got a son. Interesting. What is up? Rohan, Michael, Ivana loves Juxtaposer. I love Juxtaposer. It's so much fun. I use it all the time, even for just making stupid photos. Like I'll cut out my face and I can post it on like Tobey Maguire's body in Spider-Man 3 while he's doing his dance. It's so much fun you can do with Juxtaposer. It's so much fun. Let's see. I'm so behind in my comments here. Here, Collin. Oh, is that a Kit Kat? But the milk will not work because I am lactose intolerant. I can't do milk. I'm sorry. You can keep the milk. I'll take the Kit Kat. I love Kit Kats. If I get a P.O. box, send me Kit Kats. What's up, simple things? Let's keep going. I'm going to stay ahead. Otherwise, you guys keep asking the same questions, and I don't get to them. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make sure I give everyone some time. Can you slow down the video? If so, how do you do it? If you go into any of your video editor apps speed settings, there should be a way you can slow it down, the video, and it'll give you like slow it down 50% of the way, 75% of the way, etc. The best way to do slow motion is either to shoot your video in 60 frames per second, which you can change in your phone settings, or you'll have to download something like Adobe Rush and use the Pro camera in that. But you want to shoot in 60 frames per second or higher, like 120 frames or 240 frames per second. And if you're confused on what frames per second is, that's how many pictures it's taking per second for the video. So if you have 60 frames in 1 second, when you do that slow motion, it's going to look really smooth. And if you do 120 photos in a second or 240, or if you have like a Samsung, 960 photos in a second, because that's what video is, it's just photos, it's super smooth when you slow it down. If you don't have those high, frame rate modes, just do 60 frames per second, and then when you slow it down, it'll be a nice, smooth, slow motion. But yeah, just go to the speed section in your video editor. Can you do an advanced editing tutorial part 2? I haven't tried that yet. I haven't seen how people would respond to video editing advanced part 2 videos yet, if people would actually just keep clicking through all those videos. I could potentially do a video on that, or I might just do a video on keyframes, because CapCut's got keyframes, InShot's now got it, VN now has it, LumaFusion has it. Just a tutorial on keyframes might be something helpful for everyone. So I will potentially do it. I'm trying to go away from just tutorial content, because guess what? For example, I just produced like a Power Director tutorial. How many of you guys watched the Power Director tutorial? Not saying you aren't committed to me, but it's like you see a Power Director tutorial and you're like, oh, well, I use VN, or I use CapCut, or I use iMovie. So you don't click on that video. You're not interested in it. So I want to try and turn my content into something everyone can watch who loves to shoot video on their smartphone. So I want to change a lot of my tutorials into something everyone can do, instead of just people who have this editor or that editor or this editor. I want everyone to be able to. I want to build a community, guys. I want to have an awesome live, not only live stream with you guys, but I want to, make videos. I want to, I want everyone to be a part of it, not just people who use certain editors. Scrolling through, trying not to miss comments. Here we go. Here's a new one. How to shoot video in a bright sunlight on iPhone. Your best bet is to get out of the sunlight and get into the shade. If you're in direct sunlight, it's going to be difficult. Not only in the person, if you're videoing yourself or you're videoing someone else, their eyes are going to be squinted because they're in the sunlight. So if you could even go on like a shady side of a building or just under some trees, get out of the heat as well by going in the shade, that's your best bet. Otherwise, the other option would be to get a diffuser. You can get those on Amazon. I don't know if I have one linked down below, but you can go on Amazon and get like this, flexible white, like it's basically like a white sheet. You could even use just a white bed sheet, one of those thin sheets, and you just have to stretch it out so the sun hits the white sheet and softens the light after it hits that sheet, because the sheet's kind of shading it, but because it's white, it's making a nice ambience come through that sheet. So you could do something like that if you're in direct sunlight, to soften up the harshness of the light and kind of make it easy on not only your person you're filming, but yeah, that could potentially take a lot of work. So easier spot would just be hit the shade. That'd be the easier spot. Do I have a Discord? I do not have a Discord. Thought about making a Facebook group, maybe even a Clubhouse. I don't know if you guys are on Clubhouse yet or not, but maybe something like that. But I have not done Discord yet. It's just, takes a bit of work probably to make one. You go and upload, Red Electric. Do it. Take action. All right, let's keep going. We are 41 minutes in. Shake break brought to you by Portillo's. They're not sponsored, but they do have good tasting shakes. It's chocolate cake in a shake, man. For the win. So when I export my video on CapCut, it does not give me 2K/4K option, even though the original video is 4K. Is this normal? I'm opening up CapCut right now, so I think I probably still have a project in here. Because I thought whenever I click on a video here, I'm testing it right now real quick. Nope. Okay. So on my video here, I've never done it like this before. When I click the options in the corner, it gives me 2K, 4K right here. So all I'd have to do is grab this and switch it to the 4K. So I'm not 100% sure why that problem's happening. On me, it just allows me to switch it to 2K or 4K. I would probably contact CapCut and see what they say, because I have not run into that issue. It always gives me the option for 4K, even when I'm not shooting in 4K. It lets me export it like that. So maybe double check that you're turning the 4K export option on instead of just 1080p. So I double check that, but for me, I have not hit that yet. Collin, how do you film yourself playing a game while screen recording? I'd recommend using 2 devices to do this. So let's say you got your iPhone and you're gaming on your iPhone. Just get anything. I don't care if it's just a donkey iPhone. I don't care if it's a Nintendo DS that has a camera on the back. Okay. You just need any kind of device. Because ultimately at the end of the day, when you're doing something like that, the screen that's filming your reaction is going to be a tiny screen in the corner. So even if it's not super high quality, even if it's 720p or standard definition, you're going to be fine because it's going to be a tiny screen in the corner. It's not going to be taking up, your face isn't going to be taking up the whole screen. So I'd recommend getting a second device, preferably, if you have an iPhone, get another iPhone. You say iPhone? I don't think you did. But just get something where you can easily transfer. You could always use the Send Anywhere app and transfer from one device to another. But even if it's just a cheap tablet or a cheap phone, or even if you borrow your mom's iPhone or your dad's iPhone or your friend's iPhone or smartphone, and so you can your reaction, do something like that. I'm guessing you probably saw I made a video on how to make gaming videos on your phone, and I kind of walk through setting up the second device and stuff like that. So you can search for that, how to make gaming videos on your smartphone. I've got a whole video on it. That's what I recommend. Use 2 devices. Don't try to record your screen and then video yourself from the same device and try to use some weird app that does that. It's just not going to work well. You are too nice, Cloudy. If Social Blade is correct, which they're used, from my experience, they've been really modest with predicting my channel. They told me I'd hit 100K in 2 years, about 6 months ago. And now they're saying that I'm going to hit 100K by the end of this year. So I sure hope so that we hit 100K. Thank you for that compliment. And I'm glad you love Kit Kats, Sarah. I love Kit Kats. Oh, Mr. K, my lost, forgotten son, says send interesting Kit Kats like green tea. my son wants Kit Kats, man. Send me weird Kit Kats if you have them in your country. That'd be cool. Do you have a Video Leap tips and tricks? I do not have an advanced editing tips and tricks in Video Leap yet. I did see my Video Leap tutorial just hit 100K views. So now it's, usually when I see a video doing well, I just want to make a follow-up to it because that's what you do. That's the biggest tip, guys. When you see a video that's performing well, create that next follow-up. I plan on doing it. But I'm actually trying to talk to VideoLeap right now and see if they'll. VideoLeap, reach out to me, please, if you're watching this live stream. I've been trying to reach out to you and talk to you about getting that video made. Be gone, forgotten son. You can't reverse clips in Adobe Premiere Rush. Now hop over to CapCut, man. You can leave Adobe. Unless they sponsor me. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah. Here's a good question. Alyssa, my thumbnail person. Sometimes people zoom in on their face and it stays there. Then they zoom it back out to the regular scene. How do you do that within CapCut without using keyframes? That's how you do it, is with keyframes. It's not that difficult if you use keyframes. I know I talked about keyframes in my advanced editing tips video. Other than that, you can't do a steady zoom in. You can do it in some of my videos where it's like a dramatic cut zoom in and then dramatic cut zoom out. But if you want that steady zoom in and that steady zoom out in the same video, you got to use keyframes. It's super, super easy to do keyframes. I wonder if I could potentially show you. Quick, promptu tutorial. All right, here we go. So you're literally just going to do is you're going to click the keyframe button, boop, scroll ahead a little, click the keyframe button again, boop, zoom in, and now you have a steady zoom. Boop, boop, whoop, whoop, whoop. That's it. That's it. You place a keyframe down, scroll ahead a little bit, pinch to zoom in as far as you want to zoom in, place another keyframe where you just zoomed in, and it'll do that between both points. But yes, you do need keyframes to do that. Not too difficult. You need help with your channel. What do you need help with, Lonely Man? I'm here to help. Can you recommend something for a laptop? I cannot. I am unfamiliar with editing stuff with laptops, as it's not my lane per se. You could try DaVinci Resolve. DaVinci Resolve. You can check out that editor and see if something like that could potentially work. Red Electric's back. Welcome back. Good job uploading your video. Everyone go watch Red Electric's video. I didn't notice, but you changed your profile picture and banner. I did. I updated it. It was, I really needed to update that. So, and that's important because when people go to your channel, you want to make sure your banner communicates the value that you provide to the viewer. So I made sure I showed video editing, made sure I showed the master smartphone video, make sure your banners are updated, showing the value or the entertainment you provide on your channel. So people are like, oh, this is what this person does. I'll subscribe. I believe I remember you. I talk to a lot of people, my friend. How do you make a zoom in animation? It's going to be that same thing with the keyframes. If you watch my advanced editing tips in CapCut, it'd be pretty much similar in VideoLeap if VideoLeap has keyframes, which I believe they do. Where you're placing that keyframe, you scroll ahead a little bit, place another keyframe, and then just zoom in. And then in between both points, it'll zoom out and zoom in and stay that way until you place a keyframe and another keyframe and zoom back out. Yes, keyframes are the answer. I hope your Epic Shake tastes good. It sure does. Only available in the Chicago, Wisconsin areas. How do I add a banner to your channel? If you want to add a banner, I have tried so hard to add it just with my phone, and you cannot. You have to get a computer. So whether that's a school computer or a library computer, you have to go to a computer to do it. But once you do, you just go to your channel on your YouTube channel. You just double check it here. Yeah, you go to your YouTube channel, you click, I believe it's customize your channel, which pops open this. I'm just checking it out right here. Layout, branding. Yep. So when you're in your YouTube studio, you're going to go down to customization, and then there's a branding section where you can change your banner image. But you can't do it on mobile. Darn YouTube. So you can do it. You just need a computer in order to do it. Let's see. How do I persuade people to subscribe? Because I have over 2,250 views, but only 59 subs. So let me remember my subscriber rate here for a second. I believe it is. I'm doing math in my head right now. 1,000 would be then 10. 100,000 would be. I think what it was is per 10 views, I get 1 subscriber. So if you get 100 views, you'll get 10 subscribers. If you get 1,000 views, is that math correct? Wait. I'm gonna double check my math here. But basically, it's not a hot. You need to get a lot of views. You need to get eyeballs usually in order to convert. But that's not the only thing you need to do. So right now I'm getting like math wise on my channel, I'm getting like about 5.5 thousand subscribers a month, which I'm getting a total of about 550,000 views. So if we were to do a math, I get 1,000 subscribers per 100,000 views, which means that I believe it's 100. I can't think of the math in my head. But ways you could persuade people to click is to present a value proposition in your video. I've started to lean towards not presenting it in the intro because that first 2 minutes of your video is the most important part. You want to be spending that first 2 minutes just dedicating your time to keeping that viewer interested and engaged. And you also want to look in your analytics at that audience retention and make sure that you're getting more than 50% of those people past that 2 minute mark. If you're not, that's where you've got to work on engaging your audience. But somewhere in your video, you're going to want to give your value proposition. Maybe if you're giving tips, you're like, before I give my last tip, this channel is all about doing things in the outdoors and living an outdoors life. So if that interests you, be sure to subscribe and let's jump into this last tip. You know, it's like a 10 to 15 second thing where you're just giving your value proposition. In my earlier videos, it was like, on this channel, I teach you guys how to make videos on your smartphone so you can grow an audience, help others, and make money doing what you love. So if that interests you, be sure to subscribe. And let's jump into this video. You know, it was a quick 10 to 15 seconds where it was like, yeah, this is who I am and what my channel is dedicated to. But I've leaned towards not telling that in the first 2 minutes and wanting to tell that later on in the video if I need to. But sometimes people also just click on your channel to see what your channel's about. And whether you're just doing other videos on the outdoors. I mean, your channel says outdoors with Bozo, if I'm saying that correctly again. And I'm actually going to pull up your channel real quick. Outdoors with Bozo. Let me look at your channel real quick. You got the picture of the fish, which is nice. Doesn't look like you have a banner. You don't have banner art on the channel. So I'd get some pictures of you with the fish. You know, do like a nice, you're holding your fish. Or even if you were to cut out yourself, like use a background remover. So you're holding your fish out, you know, and you could have like the title of your channel, like, I'm just going off it. I think you know this, but I'm not a fishing expert. But even if you were to do something like learn to catch fish, these types of fish, or whatever value you provide to that viewer. If it's just entertainment, you could be like fish fun, or if you love fish, you'll love this channel. You could do something kind of like that. But ultimately, the more views you end up getting, the more people will subscribe if it's something they're interested in. Know who you're targeting. Are you targeting people who are beginning to fish, or are you targeting veterans who've been in fishing for a while? Figure out who your audience is and who's watching these videos, and that's the value proposition you're going to want to provide. If you're targeting new people, you want to be like, this channel is to help turn you from beginner to pro at fishing. So be sure to subscribe if you want to become a pro fisher. That's a poor value proposition, but you could even Google value propositions and learn how to make those. But yeah, value proposition. Make a value proposition. Don't put in the first 2 minutes. Focus that first 2 minutes on keeping people on your video, and then look at your audience retention and make sure they are staying for that 2 minutes. Or otherwise, if they're not, you need to find a way to either do some editing or get people interested in that sort of way. Uh-oh, my camera's overheating. So if this camera turns off, we may have to switch over to my webcam. But that's what I'll say on that. If you guys want me to look at your guys' channels at all or do anything like that, I totally can. Just let me know and I'll search your name on here. Let's see. Next comment. I'll try to go through these a little bit quicker though, so that way I'm not talking on one person's point for too long. Let's go. We're about at the hour mark, so before I answer, I will answer this one. Don't worry. DSCE to C. Real quick, just because we're at the top of the hour, this live stream is possible because of Restream.io. They are the sponsor of this live stream. And Restream.io is basically a live streaming software that you just use through your web browser. You don't even have to download an app. You don't have to download applications. You just go to Restream.io and you can use live streaming software right from your web browser on your MacBook, your PC, or even your smartphone. It allows you to do this live stream like I'm doing, where I can pull up things on the screen. I can pull up comments. It makes it really easy to engage with your audience. And even if you're streaming, it allows you to stream to multiple platforms like Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch. And it takes all those comments, throws them into one live stream box. So you can see all your comments, reply to them, put them up on the screen. Awesome software, super easy to use. I have the link down below in the description. You can sign up for free and try using it for yourself for free. But yeah, the link is down below. Thank you, Restream, for sponsoring this live stream. All right, let's get back to your question. Nice, I liked and subbed. You are awesome, and I love working from iMovie because it is very user-friendly. Do you like iMovie? I do. I think iMovie is pretty great. It's very simple and easy to use. It does lack some advanced features, but hey, if you're good at editing with iMovie, keep going with iMovie, man. That's probably the most important part. Don't worry about switching editors. If you're good at editing on a video editor, you stick with it because, do what you're good at. DC says, Collin, I'm thinking about starting a gaming channel. How do you grow it for mobile games? What I would recommend is, to start, you need to be found. If you're just posting streams of your videos, okay? I did a short on this, okay? Where people, for example, Minecraft, the huge saturation. There's so many Minecraft videos out there. So if you were to, let's just say your mobile game was Minecraft, which I don't think it is, but let's just say it was. You're gaming Minecraft on your phone. If you just post, let's play Minecraft, part 1, and it's a 25-minute video, why are they going to click on that video over the thousands of other Let's Plays? And probably those other Let's Plays could be like PewDiePie, who everyone knows, and they'd rather watch him play Minecraft because they already know him. So there's no reason they're going to just click on a let's play. So I think the best way to start is to find your audience, which your audience is probably the people who are playing that game. I mean, unless you're going to jump from app to app. But I know, for example, like Call of Duty Mobile, which is a big mobile game. I play it. If you were to create tutorial content for that app, show people how to like improve their skills on this app, if it's more of a competitive game, you're going to attract that audience, because the only people searching for tutorials on Call of Duty Mobile are people who play Call of Duty Mobile. So if they subscribe to you because you gave awesome tips and you said your value proposition was this channel is all about Call of Duty Mobile, gaming and tips, so be sure to subscribe, you'll attract that audience, because that's your audience. Or find out where else your audience is. Do they have Facebook groups? Are they in Discords? Or where else could you share this content with them, So really figure out, your target audience. But I think the best way to get found is you need to be searchable. Either that, or you need to be like Dream and make content that stands out. If you look at all of Dream's videos, they're not just straight up let's play Minecraft. He's using that app, but taking a unique spin on it and making it really interesting. So you're going to have to go one of those two routes. Either got to be searchable, or your video's just got to be really interesting and engaging, and it's got like suspense and good story attributes that are really going to help your video perform. So that'd be my two options: searchable, or go the Dream route and make really interesting, unique content videos that are engaging. You got to hook that viewer real quick, because they'll click off if you don't have them hooked in that first few seconds. Do I have to zoom in before or after placing the second keyframe? Technically, what should happen is if you zoom in before putting a keyframe, it'll automatically do it for you, because you're making changes after the first keyframe was placed. So when you get to that second keyframe, it might do it automatically, but you can, just to be sure, click the keyframe button and then make your changes to the video, like zooming in or whatnot. So either or, but it should automatically do it if you do like zoom in even just like a little bit. Like, oh, there was a change to the video since this last keyframe, so we have to place a new one. My shake. He keeps going on about my shake. Brandon Gaming is in the house. How's it going, Brandon? Wait a minute. What? There's a Portillo's in Michigan. I did not know that. Why are you still watching, Mr. K? That's weird. Mr. K never watches my videos. Everyone cry in the comment section. Thank you. Cloudy, quit being so complimentive. Jeepers, thank you. I appreciate your comments. I'm glad it's helpful. I'm glad you're here. Whether we have a small audience or not, I'm glad you're here. I love connecting with you guys. I can't check it right now, but after this live stream, if you were to comment on this live stream, not in the live chat, but like down below in the actual comment section of the video, I will check it out. Otherwise, I made a community post where I was like, hey, I'll check out your guys' videos. Comment them below. Post it over there. I'll swing by and I'll check it out. Stop it, Mr. K. Go away. It's funny. Cloudy says, I think I checked out your channel, Cloudy Hot Cheetos, if I wasn't mistaken. I think you commented on that community post. Let's see. If I can get you pulled up here. There you are. Let's see. Did I watch any of these? Yeah, a lot of memes. A lot of dank memes, bruh. Got some Roblox Yeah. Now your channel's pulled up on my screen, so now I'm gonna be checking it out later. For sure. Especially after all those compliments. I'll be checking it out. Let's see. Tips and tricks on TubeBuddy. No one has TubeBuddy. I actually have a referral link down below if you want to get TubeBuddy. Best tips and tricks with TubeBuddy is to check out I would say check out that course that was the main thing biggest value I saw with TubeBuddy is they posted this like full-fledged course with all these creators showing you how to grow your YouTube channel. It was awesome. I think they have like 4 or 5 courses, each an hour long, that you get for free by just having a subscription with TubeBuddy. I believe Thinkific also was working with TubeBuddy to produce all these courses, and you get to watch them all if you're just, even if you got 1 month of TubeBuddy, you'd be able to watch them all. I would just watch those courses and take notes because there's so much value there about growing your brand, your audience. I think they even have some stuff on brand deals as well. Just awesome stuff if you want to grow your YouTube channel. It's a great place for beginners to start. And then also just following that checklist that TubeBuddy has. Like they'll walk you through the checklist of things you should do. Like you need to have this description and there should be this much stuff in your description. You need to make sure you have a thumbnail and a title, and they'll walk you through all those steps because a lot of times new creators aren't in that habit of always making a thumbnail and a title, when really the thumbnail and the title should be like the first thing you make before your video. At least it should be that way, or you should be thinking that way. That thumbnail and title should be the first thing before you even shoot a video. But yeah, just follow that checklist on TubeBuddy as well. But yes. Hello, Gappy. I officially caught up to the comments. And also, hello, Jan. Thank you all for joining the live stream. Wow says you can modify your channel banner. We were talking about channel banners before, the people who are new that just joined, about changing your channel banner. But you says you can do it from your web browser. I've tried that. I haven't had success with it, but you could try that. I've tried going on Chrome and doing like a request desktop site. So it's like showing me a full desktop site on my phone and trying to change it that way. I haven't had that much success, but Wow says it is possible. So I'll have to work on that. How do I get editing software on my PC? By downloading it. Yeah, I'm not an expert on the PC realm as I'm a mobile channel, but there's a few options out there. There's Filmora. You could get that. There's DaVinci Resolve, which I think DaVinci Resolve is free. Filmora, I think, has a free version as well, so you could check out those for being able to do edits on a PC. All right, cool. I know, but it looks like scams. Dun dun dun. Yeah, Filmora. I know Filmora is not a scam. My first editing software was Wondershare Video Editor, which is what Filmora was before. Like the original Filmora was Wondershare Video Editor, and that's what I started editing videos on like 6 or 7 years ago. So Filmora is a trusted brand. DaVinci Resolve is used by a lot of professionals. So that's something you can use. Otherwise, if you have like a MacBook or something, yeah, use iMovie. iMovie works really well. That just comes built in. Unfortunately, they don't have Windows Movie Maker anymore because that was the OG, man. That was awesome. Red Electric's back again. He's back. Thanks for keep coming back. But yeah. First place says, I want to ask, what is the best app for editing in your phone? Voice is getting dry. I've been talking for over an hour. It's a lot. The best editing app on your phone is going to be CapCut Video Editor if you're on Android. And then if you're on iPhone, you're going to want to use LumaFusion, which is $30. So if you're on the free side, just use CapCut on iPhone too, because that would be the best option. Gappy says KinMaster. Not sure if that's in reference to your question, but I wouldn't recommend it. I don't like having those darn logos in the corner and whatnot, even if the editor is good. And I also don't like paying monthly for software. So I don't want to do that either. So I just use CapCut. Works great. Works like a charm. Hey, man. Can you talk about your Skillshare course? Dude, okay. I'll give you $20 later for bringing up my paid/free courses. Yeah, I've got a Skillshare course out there. That link's actually... Do I not have it linked down below? I think I have it linked down below. Or you can find it on Skillshare, or even just on my main photo. If you go to my main my channel, it's like right on the top there, that video. Check out my Skillshare course. I have like a link in the description of that video at least. But yeah, I have a Skillshare course that'll help you make videos on your smartphone. So I show you how to do it a completely free way on Skillshare, where you can start with nothing and then just take lights around your house, how to set up your phone and get a nice looking video. So from zero to hero, which you can actually watch that course for free with a free trial of Skillshare. All you have to do is, click the link that is in that description of that video on my home channel, and you will have access to the Skillshare course, which is free. With a free trial. Plus all the other courses on there you'll get with your free trial as well, not just my course. But yeah, totally check that out. I was thinking about making some updated Skillshare courses to go up there, but then again, I also kind of want to just give you guys the content sometimes too, instead of posting it on another site. But yeah, feel free to check out my Skillshare course. I'd appreciate your support if you use my link. You know it's good when I'm hyped, hopping up for Red Electric. Woohoo! Do you need water? I've got water. My mouth's still getting dry, so I've been trying to drink water. I thank you for your concern. Roma. Yes, thank you, Roma. Thanks for bringing up my Skillshare course. Oh no! It's midnight. Yeesh. Dang, man. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, if you're over probably in UK, if 11 o'clock was at 6 and it's now like past 7, yeah, it's definitely the morning. Thanks for staying on in at midnight and beyond. Can you use KinMaster on your PC? Probably not. There might be some weird workaround way where you can use it, but just get like Filmora or something like that, my man. But thank you also for the drink there. I appreciate it. All right, we got 15 people in here. Again, this is a free Hangout Q&A. Ask me anything. I'll answer it on here. Yeah, you go to bed, Red Electric. If you're in the UK, you probably should be in bed, man. So I have no problem in that case. But yeah, this is a Q&A/Hangout. Ask me anything. Like I said previously, this is a sponsored live stream. Thank you, Restream.io. That's the software I'm using right now. Works right through your web browser, Safari, Chrome, Firefox. You can use it on your smartphone, your iPad, your PC, your MacBook. And you're able to stream also to multiple platforms like YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch, and Facebook, and more. It lumps all the comments into one area, and you can bring them right up on screen. So if you're interested in getting Restream.io, the link will be down in the description of this video. You can sign up for free and start using it for free today. So ask me anything. I will shoot it out. Boom. Rapid. What is your favorite YouTuber? Ooh. Man. I know. I would probably say I enjoy probably the most video creators, like Tim Schmoyer. I enjoy his channel a lot. I'm looking through my subscriptions here. I enjoy iPhoneographers within like the smartphone video niche. Let's see who else. I enjoy Kevin O'Leary. Scrolling through. See, a lot of times I'm not watching like a lot of people that I'm subscribed to as well. But on my subscribed list, video creators and also Our Rich Journey, I enjoy too. Our Rich Journey was also a good channel. Next. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you being here, DSE. It's 2:15 a.m. where Gappy is. Greenbird, I don't remember your question, so if you could ask it again. Scrolling up, seeing if I can find it. I'm not seeing. Re-ask it, sir. Or ma'am. I'm sorry. I don't see it anymore. Next. Collin, how long does it take you to edit your content? It takes me, I would say, probably 2 hours. We'll say 2 hours. So my first initial part is just editing all the footage together and just cutting it. So I'll cut all the clips up until it's just like, my video is seamless with just my cuts. So I'll go through and do that. And then I'll go back through and I'll add all my effects over the top and my zoom in effects and my text and whether text coming on the screen or my different photos and stuff like that. So that first initial part of just cutting the clips up probably takes 30 minutes to an hour. And then adding different text effects and photo stuff and music probably takes an hour to an hour and a half. So probably roughly around there. But that's basically my video editing kind of workflow. But yeah, probably 2 hours to 2.5 hours max. Unless there's a really complex video where it requires a lot, but not usually. What is your favorite phone company? Probably Apple. Have the best cameras for smartphone video. Yeah, that's probably would be my favorite. What is the best app for YouTube? The YouTube app would be the best app for YouTube. For editing YouTube videos, I would say probably CapCut. Here we go. Got your question here, Greenbird. Hi, can you please make a video and teach us how to make a video of adding paragraphs? I mean, writing posts and pictures mix. I have never seen a video where it's just paragraphs. I could possibly do a video in the future. I'm just not too familiar with the style of just there being like writing posts and pictures mix. I'd probably need to see like an example video to really be able to do like a tutorial on it and be able to replicate it on your phone. Hey, Thorny made it. How is it going? Thanks for coming. This one was asked earlier, but I'll still answer it again. How do I make YouTube video thumbnails? I use 3 apps. I use something to remove me from the background, which you can either use Foco Design. That's Foco design or juxtaposer. And that'll, just any app that's going to remove the background and turn you into basically a sticker or PNG photo. And then I use Canva to design a background. That's Canva for the background. And then I use Fonto to add text and combine the sticker with the background and everything else. If you go to my YouTube shorts, I did a short on how to make thumbnails. I'll show you that whole process in under 60 seconds. Hey, Mr. Jonathan just joined. He put video games above the live stream. Shame. No, please stay. Don't leave. We only have 16 people here. Hope you had fun playing video games. I kind of wish I would have made this live stream a more video game live stream. That would have been fun. I get to play games and live stream. That would have been fun. Anyway. I wonder what made him start making his awesome and helpful videos. So what probably started this channel is, before this channel, I had another channel called One Reality, which was just a religious channel. I posted like Christian content. But while I was creating that content, I got super caught up in gear. So buying, the best camera and editing software for my computer, and buying a computer that can handle the editing software, and buying microphones, and worried about like my background and all this stuff. And I got caught up in all of this gear to the point where it was just hard to make videos because it required so much work. And so this channel, which started out, it was originally called Mobile Camera Guide, was the name of this channel, before I eventually changed it to Mobile Creators and then to Collin Michael. It was more of like a simplistic way of just starting your YouTube channel. Instead of being caught up in like all the gear and the technology and doing all this like crazy stuff, just using what you have. Because your phone is plenty to start, because at the end of the day, you can have all this fancy like gear and stuff like that, but it's the content that matters. It's not about your gear. No one's going to watch your video because you're filming in 4K. People are going to watch your video because your video is good. It has good content. It's interesting. It fascinates them or provokes curiosity. So it's more of a move away from gear to just using what you have, and then focusing on the content more instead of the software and all this other stuff. So that's what really provoked the channel, was use what you got and just focus on providing value to humans and doing things that are interesting. That's what we're basically the background there. Life with I don't know how to say your name, so I apologize. Rackwell says, "Can you get me some subscribers, please?" Basically, trying to grow a channel and probably turn it into a money-related thing. The thing is, with trying to get the thing is, with me sending subscribers your way doesn't work at all. I've tried twice to get my own brother's subscribers from my channel, and only 10 people out of the 36,000 people that subscribe to this channel actually went over and subscribed to my brother. Let alone how many are actually going to come subscribe to your channel. Now, I'm all for helping small creators grow their channel and grow their audience. And I would recommend, I have like a whole playlist on how to grow your channel fast. I'd recommend to go over and watch that playlist, because it'll walk you through everything you need to actually get your channel growing and started, and to help you start making money on YouTube too. So that's where I'd start. And besides, even if I sent my subscribers over to your channel, they might not be interested in your content, and then they'll hurt your channel because they'll ruin your audience retention. they'll be like, oh, like let's say, for example, maybe your channel is on art, but all my subscribers are interested in smartphone videos. So they'll see your art video, they'll watch for 5 seconds and then stop watching. And then YouTube sees that people only watched your video for 5 seconds and stopped watching. And they're like, oh, well, this video can't be good if all these subscribers aren't watching her content. And then YouTube's not going to promote your video. So I'd actually end up hurting your channel by giving you subscribers instead of helping it. So probably not worth it for my subscribers to go over to your channel. You got to grow naturally. I grew naturally. I never did sub for sub. I never sent people over. I never did the whole like Facebook thing and try to get people to come subscribe from Facebook. I built an audience of people who were interested. It took a while, but you just got to learn what content you need to produce, and then you'll just grow rapidly. You'll just grow insanely rapidly, and you just keep repeating that content that keeps working. So check out that playlist on my channel, the YouTube playlist on how to grow on YouTube. My YouTube channel is full of playlists to help you guys. I made those playlists so it's super easy for anyone to get started. They just click on a playlist, boom. It's not only my content, it's other people's content too, because there's a lot of other good advice from other people on YouTube. So that's what I would recommend. Do you have lights behind you? I've got one light. So I've got this blue light here shining on the wall. And then I have 2 lights on either side of my table shining on me. This one is kind of like my key light, or just pointing at my face. This one's kind of helping, like a fill light. Helps if I hold a product up. It kind of, the light shines down and helps if I was doing like a product, showing you guys a product. So I have one light behind me, just to help with that like blue background. This we can put over here. Here's an interesting question. Well, wait, let me go to this one quick. People are not going to watch videos in 180p. Sure they will. People watch Andy Griffith in black and white. You can do it. It doesn't matter. Just your content, man. It's all that matters. People will watch pixels if it's good content. Is it okay to make a separate YouTube Shorts channel? Yeah, it's okay to make a separate YouTube Shorts channel, but you got to think, YouTube at the end of the day is not wanting people to make separate channels just for Shorts. In the future, they're going to YouTube Shorts will integrate with your main channel. So I would just keep putting Shorts on your main channel if you're going to do Shorts. And in the near future, this year, everyone's saying that the Shorts are going to have their own separate section, and they're not going to take up your main video section. So, if you look on a channel, it's got like home, videos, playlists. Probably one of those is going to turn into Shorts section. So you can see the entire person's shorts. Kind of like if you went to a TikTok page, you could see all their TikToks. There'll be a whole Shorts section. So I would just post them on your main channel. That would be what I would do. Let's see. Notice, please. Notice, please. I don't know what I'm supposed to notice. But I've noticed you. You have been recognized. Let's see. Thank you, Jonathan. My brother's channel is the Wisconsinite. So if you search that, the Wisconsin ITE, you'll find his channel. Help him get subscribers. Give him motivation to make videos. Let's see. Yes, I know. I need water. Also, goodbye. Collabs are useful. Collabs are very useful, especially if they're channels that are related to your channel. Because then you can get all their subscribers to come over and visit you. And you are very welcome, Flutters55. Happy to help. Helping small creators get started with their smartphone. Let's see. Why did you start YouTube? Basically, how do some people get a lot of subscribers? I really need to know. So, the reason people get subscribers on their channels, they provide value, is ultimately what it is. What I would recommend, where is this video? Let me just double check here. I think Video Creators just published it. I'm double checking. Yes. Go to the Video Creators channel. So let me just throw it up on chat here. Let me pull up a caption. Video Creators YouTube channel. Cool. Add caption. Boom. Go to the Video Creators YouTube channel. Like, write it down, take a picture on whatever device you're watching this live stream on. Go to Video Creators YouTube channel, watch their most recent video with Daryl Eves. It says, reveal the YouTube formula for massive growth. It's an 18-minute video. That is why some people get subscribers and others don't. But basically be it. You can get your channel off. I believe absolutely any single person can grow a YouTube channel and start making money from it. And that's kind of like, even today, I've been looking at my target audience and what I want to do with this channel. I want to help people turn their YouTube channel, something they love doing, and be able to make money from it. Like, even if it's just like an extra $500 that you could make a month. Like, for a lot of people back in the day, an extra $500 made a huge difference in my life. Just an extra $500 coming in, where it's just like, okay, I have some extra money, whether that's money that can go into a savings account, whether that's money to buy food, or just to have, like a backup plan in case of emergencies. Having that extra money coming in makes a whole world of a difference, but it's also coming from something you enjoy. So my goal with this channel and for the future of this channel is to help normal people, everyday people who are not have these crazy personalities and stuff like that, or do cool, super crazy things with their lives, helping normal people make videos on their smartphone so they can grow their audience, help others, and make money doing what they love. Like, when I say that as my value proposition, I mean that. Like, that's my why behind doing all of this, is I want each and every one of you to be able to make money doing what you love. And so I want to show you how to first just start making videos with what you have. That's priority number one. And priority number two is showing you how to monetize that. AdSense is not going to be this end all be all. You got to look past AdSense. You got to look at, affiliate marketing, like with Amazon. You have to look at working with brands. You have to look at maybe selling merchandise, maybe making a course on Skillshare. For example, that course on Skillshare that I posted in November, I think it's made me $100 up to this point. I've made $100 off of that Skillshare course, and I'm not doing anything with it. I just published the course, and it's just bringing me money in. I'm doing nothing now. It's just up there. People are clicking on it. They're watching it. It's just making me money passively. All I had to do is upload the course. So I want to help you guys do that. I am committed to doing that, and I believe you can turn this into something you want. But you got to be dedicated to doing it. And you also need to watch every single video possible on how to grow a YouTube channel. And I mean, like, every video. You need to be dedicated to mastering YouTube. Go to the furthest extent. That's why I have the playlists on my channel. I want any person, if you are 16 and you're from a poor family and you want to be able to make money, an extra income source, doing something you enjoy instead of working a job that you hate, I want you to be able to do that with this just by going to my channel. I want you to be able to go to my channel and be like, okay, here's everything I need. Here's all the information on how to make videos. Here's all the information on how to turn, get more views on my channel, get subscribers, make money doing something I enjoy. It's all here. The only thing I need now is dedication and commitment to making this happen. That's my end goal. Turning normal people into people doing what they love and making money from it. Kind of ranted there, but check out my playlists. And that's going to be the future of this channel too. I want to get each and every one of you there because let me tell you, it's amazing to be able to have like an income from my channel. Like, okay, literally last year, this is some great motivation for you. Last year at this month, I made $0 on YouTube. Zero. I made $0 on YouTube for all of March of last year in 2020. Zero. My channel was making no money. I haven't posted any videos in March. I hadn't posted videos in the last 7 months from this channel. I was making $0. I gave up on this channel. And then in April of 2020, I thought, you know what? I'm going to start this channel up again. It was during the pandemic, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to start this channel up again. You know what? I'm just going to do it. You know what? I'm going to actually work my butt off and make this happen. And that's what I did. I committed. I had under 2,000 subscribers on this channel. Or maybe I was just hitting 2,000 at April of 2020. $0. I had 2,000 subs, so I monetized my channel like April 20th. Just got an iPhone SE, and I produced videos, and I studied YouTube. Now I went from $0, and you know what I'm doing in March? This month, I'm doing $1,800 in ad revenue, just ad revenue. That's not counting Skillshare. That's not counting brand deals. That's not counting affiliate marketing. None of that. That's just ad revenue. 1 year, $0 to $1,800 a month, doing something I enjoy and helping other people. You can do it. I did it with an iPhone SE. You can do it with your Android phone. You can do it with your passion. You got to be a student of YouTube. You have to stay committed. Anyone can do it. And my goal is to help every single person here be able to do the exact same thing and be able to turn their passion into a money source. I kind of ranted here, but again, that's my why, and that's why I'm doing this. And that's why I'm going to continue to do this because I want to help each and every one of you hit that point. So I will help you get there. Reckwell, if that's your name. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but I'm here to help you get through that. That's what my channel's for. Let's keep going. This is my favorite channel. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. It means a lot. Let me go to your channel real quick. We're going to check out your channel real quick. Life with Rackwell. Let me type it in. Life with Rackwell. Let's take a look. Let me pull it up here. Just want to make sure I got you here. Life with Rackwell. How to plait your hair after washing. So probably looking at your channel real quick, just some quick things I'll point out. That banner, you want to make your banner show the value proposition of your channel. So you need to figure out who's your channel for. Is it for it's not for everyone. Your channel is not for everyone. You got to figure out who your channel is actually for and who you're trying to target and reach out to. And what your channel, you don't want to just post videos here and there on different stuff. You want to stay consistent with the same subject on your channel. Like I was showing before, let me just pull it up one more time just so you can take a picture real quick. Go watch this video, Video Creators YouTube channel. Watch their most recent video. That'd be my best advice for you. Go watch that video. follow all the steps Daryl and Tim talk about. Video Creators YouTube channel. So real quick, before I get to the rest of the chat here, this live stream is possible and sponsored by Restream.io. Thank you for sponsoring this live stream. It means a lot to me. Basically, Restream.io is a web browser live streaming software, so you can access it right from your web browser. You don't even have to download an app. You just literally just go into your web browser, Restream.io. You can do it from your MacBook, your PC, your iPad, tablet, or your smartphone. So it allows you to stream out to multiple platforms like Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and more. And it'll bring all those comments in, and you're able to do cool things like I've been doing, where you can pull up graphics on your screen. You can pull up comments so you can read them and engage with your audience. It's really an awesome, super easy software to use. And you can get started for free by just clicking the link in the description of this video. And you can try it out for free. I mean, check it out. It's literally super easy to do. Restream.io. Thank you for sponsoring this. Means a lot to me. I did not skip you, Lemon. Don't worry. I thought about making a gaming channel, maybe in the future. Or maybe I'll even just post one gaming video out there just for the fun of it. All right, let's get through some of these. We're at 1 hour and 42 minutes. Let me see if I can get through these. Thank you, Cloudy, for that. If you get ad money, I've even thought about doing something like that too, where if I could do like a Patreon or something, because if I could, I would want to just keep all my content free. Like dream-wise, if it was possible, just everything you need is free on my channel. And the reason why, instead of like going to something like Skillshare or some course creating like website or something like that, just keep it all free and just be viewer supported. Because I think ultimately a lot of people would want to support that, giving people the tools to, make things on their smartphone. I have met D, Nim, and Jonathan. We actually talked for a bit on Clubhouse. I've also been part of some of his live. I've also joined in on some of his live streams, not on the live stream, but like in the comment section. I love D. He's awesome. Awesome mobile creator as well. If you haven't seen D yet, you should go totally check him out. He's a fellow mobile creator, but I have talked with him a bit on Clubhouse, also like an email. I haven't talked with Sean or anyone from Think Media, but I hope to someday. Be pretty epic. But yeah, I do know D. D's awesome. Happy Wednesday. Yes, happy Wednesday. I did not skip you. I said that. Wake up call gaming. What is up, Collin? I'm doing great. Kind of at the end of a live stream, but I'm doing great. I'm making it through. My water's almost empty, but we are good. Will is back. Will. There's a lot of people asking me to look at their channel. I can look at your channel, possibly, maybe. There's a lot of people asking. Okay, everyone wants me to look at their channel, so I'm going to do it quick. We got to pull out the magic keyboard. All right, let's do some channel look at. Let me look at your channel and give you just my initial thoughts. Just keep in mind, I possibly might not be your target. So, Box of Gamer was first, technically, so I won't skip you. If I'm going to check out channels, I'm going to check out channels. Box of Gamer, I'm checking out your channel. I'm not really seeing much thumbnail design. Looks like you might have put some work into making a thumbnail. Make 5 thumbnails for one video. Make 5 of them, 5 different ones. Because probably that first one won't be that great, but that 5th one might be awesome. But again, all these thumbnails that I'm seeing, Box the Gamer, they're not like really persuading me to click. they're also like leveling my brother. Like, why would I want to click on that? That doesn't like prompt interest in me. So you got to make sure your thumbnails provoke curiosity. Your thumbnails need to, and your titles. So focus on that. You need to have the best thumbnails out of any person out there, and the best titles. And you also want to make sure you hook your audience in that first 2 minutes. I'd also get a banner on your channel. Make sure to show the value of your channel. If you're a Roblox channel, you could do something like Roblox videos every Saturday or something like that. But then you also want to really make sure, check your audience retention. Are people watching your videos through till the end? If they aren't, you want to make sure you're, getting to action, showing maybe like hooking the audience in right at the beginning. That's probably going to be the most important part. So there's quick thoughts on that. Let's go over who's the next person who said. Will Gerber Films. Let me go over and look real quick. Will Gerber Films. Right, Will Garber. Will Garber Films. Here you are. Pause that. Watch Bad Business Season 1. All episodes available. Cool. So it looks like you have like a series on here. The Watch Bad Business Season 1. All episodes available. Like the banner. When I click on this channel, I don't know exactly what it's about. When I see Will Garber Films, I think it's a film channel. Like maybe like there's some film series going on. Bad Business Episode 1, the beginning, is your main channel intro. But maybe if you like, for your different shows, maybe you could do like maybe just like for the banner, like the films of Will Garber, and then maybe in each little section you just have like maybe like what kind of seasons you have up on your channel, if that makes sense. Where it's like the Bad Business TV miniseries, the Mission It's Possible series. Going through the channel a bit. See, there's a few bloopers and different things like that. Doing cool movie stuff, it looks like, with green screen and stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely make sure you show the value proposition in your banner, and also always making sure your thumbnails are, top. I'm always improving my thumbnails too. I'm always looking back at my thumbnails and being upset about them. I'm very judgmental of myself. Let's see. That's right, Jonathan. Check Jonathan's real quick. And then I'm going to go through comments here real quick. Jonathan Kurchenko. There you are, John. Better. Okay, there you go, John. I think that's good. It's a little bit blurry. I am looking on a 27-inch screen. So, if it's a little blurry, it might look better on like a smartphone. Better mobile content. So when I saw that immediately, I thought, oh, this guy does mobile stuff. Okay, this kind of makes sense. Oh my gosh, I love my YouTube studio setup, my new lights and tripod. You're like on there. That's great. I think that looks really good. I like how you're using the thumbnail thing where you're removing the background. I wish I could show you my screen here, but since I'm on MacBook, but no, I'm liking what you're doing. The one thing I will say though, I'm not sure what you're taking your photos on. Let's see. When you take your photos of yourself for your thumbnail, make sure you're really well lit. Even if that means standing by a window. And then also I would even edit that photo before you remove the background. Try to make it as bright and sharp and vibrant as possible so it really stands out. Then I would also, with your backgrounds, you'll want to use I see for some of these, you've got kind of like a darker kind of green as the background. Make sure that you're focusing on bright colors. Red is one, blue is one, which I see you using blue. I see you using red. And also look at a color wheel. If you go onto if you just search on Google color wheel, you can see colors that work well together that are kind of opposites. Those work really nice. But ultimately what you want to do also with your thumbnails, and this is something I just did recently with some of my green screen tutorials, look at your impressions and click-through rate. So impressions is how many people saw your thumbnail and title, and click-through rate is how many people actually clicked on your thumbnail and title after they saw it. So if you've got a low click-through rate and a lot of impressions, or you're getting impressions, but you're not getting clicks on your video, that probably means the thumbnail isn't working. So that means you'll probably want to update that thumbnail if you think it's a good video. If you're looking back at the video like, that probably wasn't my best video I produced, you can probably just leave the thumbnail and kind of forget about it. Which for some of my videos I've done that, but I've gone back to videos and updated the thumbnail and made it more interesting, as my thumbnail skills have improved. And it's actually resulted in me getting a ton more views because I updated the thumbnail and the title and made it look better. So check your impressions and click-through rate. Make sure make sure those thumbnails are working. I wish I could watch some of these videos right now. I'll have to check them out later. But yeah, make sure also that first 2 minutes is the most important. So you got to hook that person, get into that content, and bring up that value proposition later. But cool. The only thing I'd say with your banner, the better mobile content, maybe how to make better mobile content might just be a fuller piece, or make better mobile content if you're to do it a little less. But I really like how you designed it. That looks awesome in my opinion. A little blurry, but still looks awesome. All right, we got 7 minutes left before the live stream has to end. So we're going to do rapid comments. So throw your comments in, quick comments you want to ask before the live stream ends. I'm going to rapidly go through as many as possible here. All right, here we go. How do you do that mouse thing? Claudia Hot Cheeto says, if I just hook up a Bluetooth mouse. So I actually have I don't know where it is, but I just have a Bluetooth mouse that I got on Amazon connected to my iPad, and that's just the mouse logo. You can actually go into your settings on your iPad or iPhone and change how your mouse looks on your iPad and iPhone, and that's how I do that nice little circle. That's really easy to see where I'm clicking. Going through. How to read analytics. So there's probably a few videos out there on analytics, but the three you're going to worry about is impressions, click-through rate, audience retention, and average percentage viewed. So like I was saying, impressions and click-through rate. Impressions is how many people see your video, your thumbnail and your title for 1 second. Click-through rate is how many people clicked on it after seeing your thumbnail and title. So you want that percentage. You want a lot of impressions and a high click-through rate. Then you have your average, your audience retention, which is how long someone is watching your video. And then the average view percentage is how long people stay watching your video as well. So those two you want to watch for as well. You want to get 100% on your video all the way through. You're probably not going to. Maybe you'll get to that level, but you need to find ways to keep people engaged. And you can tell, watching your audience retention graph, how soon people drop off your video. So look at that graph, see where people are leaving. If they're leaving right in the beginning, you didn't hook them well enough. They lost interest in the beginning and were like, or maybe you had an intro, like a 15-second intro in the beginning of your video. And they're like, I clicked on this for this tutorial and I'm still watching this intro. Next video, oh, there's one on the side here. I'll just click on that. So first 2 minutes, that first minute, if you want to bring it down a little shorter there, you got to hook that on. It's going to be like, this video is all about this. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. Let's jump into the video. Boof. You got to keep their attention going. Maybe add music, maybe add text, maybe add images and stickers. Got to keep that attention going. But that's basic, but there's probably other videos. Any tips to get video ideas? It's tough. Look at who you're trying to target would probably be the best idea. Who's your audience? It's not everyone. Who is that audience? And what are they looking for on YouTube? Where do they congregate? And if you do have similar channels, look at the comment section. What are they commenting? What are they asking that creator to make? If people look at my comment section, they'll see that, hey, can you make this a new advanced editing tips video on this app? Someone could go in my comment section and be like, oh, people are looking for more advanced editing tips videos on Video Leap. I'll go and make that because my audience is the same as Collin's. That'd be just a rough example. So, research your competition, see what videos they're making, maybe make similar ones like that. But don't totally copy people. Going. What is Clubhouse? It sounds like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Clubhouse is an app for iPhone. It's kind of like podcasts, but you can interact with the guests and stuff. That's the easiest way to explain it. But if you have an iPhone and you need to get Clubhouse, it is so valuable. The tips I've gotten on there to grow my channel have been insane, mind-blowing. If you want to grow your YouTube channel, get Clubhouse if you can. Scrolling through, we got 3 minutes basically. When did you start using CapCut? Probably a couple of months ago is when I've really started using it myself with my shorts. All 4 people are watching my videos, I believe. If there's only 4 people watching, you got to then work on that thumbnail and title. Get more people into your videos. It's got to be more engaging or curious, or make a really interesting video idea that just grabs people in. Look at Dream. Dream's rocking it out in Minecraft because he's making crazy ideas and interesting ideas that are drawing people in. Gets them with that thumbnail and title. I can't believe you're listening to me talk for 2 hours too. It's like you're my wife or something. Wait, what? Can you make a video on lighting? Yes, I can. I will add that to my list of videos. Thank you. All these people asking me to check out your video. I'm sorry. Is 12.5 a good click-through rate? I would think so. That means out of 100 people, 12.5 people click on your video. That's still pretty high. But I've also heard, you want to get, the more impressions you get, the better as well. Because if you get more impressions, your click-through rate will go down, but it means YouTube is trying to promote your video more. They see value in that video, so they're throwing it out there. But I think 12.5 is a good click-through rate, in my opinion. How many videos do you need to get noticed on YouTube? Mr. Beast says 100 crappy videos before you get noticed. So if we're relying on Mr. Beast, you need to produce 100 videos, and probably from that first video made to video 101 that you make, it's going to be amazing because you're going to be improving every time you make videos. So if you have time to make videos, start practicing, start trying new things, start experimenting, see what works, try tutorial content, try exciting action content like Mr. Beast does, if it's related to your niche, experiment, find what works, make mistakes, look at the data, and make changes from there. That's what I would say. All right. Yes, I will watch it, Will. If you will, after this live stream, in the comments section, any of you guys, all right, everyone here in the live stream, because we're at the 2-hour mark. I got to go now because that's where I'm cutting off the live stream. I'll go on all night if I don't cut it off. Once I finish this live stream, I'll make it public. It may take a few minutes for it to hit public. But But when I do, go into the main comment section, not the live stream comments, but the main comment section, comment your channel down below. I'll go check it out later. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining this live stream, and for the people who stayed here for like 2 hours. Thank you. Again, this is sponsored by Restream. They've made this possible. Thank you for sponsoring my content, Restream.io. Be sure to check them out. Just click that link, check them out, or just sign up for the free trial and give it a try. You know, it's a great way to engage with your subscribers. Even if you have a few, you can just send it out to multiple platforms. It's pretty awesome. But thank you for watching. Comment those channels down below once this gets public. And I will definitely check out your videos. If you want me to check out your channels, I'll go comment on them and let you know what I think. Anyway, thank you for watching this live stream. I'll see you guys probably in a week or so.